Leonardo DiCaprio has long been recognized as one of the most talented and versatile actors of his generation. From his humble beginnings in television to becoming one of Hollywood's biggest stars, DiCaprio has curated a filmography that reflects his range, commitment to challenging roles, and passion for impactful storytelling. His career spans multiple decades, genres, and collaborations with some of the most acclaimed directors in the film industry. DiCaprio's career began with television roles, most notably in the sitcom Growing Pains, 1991. But his leap to film came with more serious fare. His first significant feature film was This Boy's Life, 1993, where he starred opposite Robert De Niro in a powerful coming-of-age drama. DiCaprio's talent was immediately evident, and his performance earned critical praise for its emotional depth and complexity. That same year, he earned his first Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor, with his heartbreaking portrayal of a young boy with intellectual disabilities in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, 1993. His portrayal displayed a level of maturity and nuance far beyond his years, setting the stage for what would become a lifelong career of critically acclaimed performances. In the mid-1990s, DiCaprio tackled both independent films and larger studio projects. In Romeo and Juliet, 1996, Baz Luhrmann's modern adaptation of Shakespeare's classic, he brought a youthful intensity to the role of Romeo, furthering his status as a young star. However, it was Titanic, 1997, that catapulted DiCaprio to global fame. As Jack Dawson, the penniless artist who falls in love with Rose, Kate Winslet, DiCaprio became the heartthrob of the decade. Titanic broke box office records, and DiCaprio's performance solidified his place in Hollywood, though it also came with the risk of being typecast as a romantic lead. Following the massive success of Titanic, DiCaprio took a brief step back to carefully select roles that would distance him from his heartthrob image. His role in The Beach, 2000, was an attempt to dive into darker, more complex material, though the film itself received mixed reviews. The 2000s marked DiCaprio's transition into more mature, challenging roles. His collaborations with renowned directors began to take shape, particularly with Martin Scorsese, starting with Gangs of New York, 2002. DiCaprio's role as Amsterdam Vallon, a young man seeking revenge in 19th century New York, marked the beginning of a fruitful partnership between him and Scorsese. This partnership flourished with films such as The Aviator, 2004, where DiCaprio portrayed the eccentric billionaire Howard Hughes. His performance as Hughes, plagued by mental illness and obsessive-compulsive disorder, earned him his first Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. The performance demonstrated DiCaprio's ability to disappear into characters with immense psychological complexity. The Departed, 2006, saw DiCaprio in another Scorsese-directed film, this time as an undercover cop trying to navigate the dangerous criminal underworld. His performance was praised for its intensity, and the film itself won the Academy Award for Best Picture. In the same year, DiCaprio starred in Blood Diamond, 2006, for which he earned another Academy Award nomination. His portrayal of a mercenary involved in the African diamond trade displayed his commitment to socially conscious filmmaking. As DiCaprio's film career continued to thrive, he also began to focus on environmental advocacy, both on and off the screen. This decade saw him taking on roles that reflected his personal convictions about humanity's impact on the planet. In Inception, 2010, directed by Christopher Nolan, DiCaprio explored the realms of the subconscious, playing Dom Cobb, a thief who enters people's dreams. The film was a commercial and critical success, highlighting DiCaprio's ability to anchor blockbuster films with intellectual depth. In 2013, DiCaprio teamed up with Baz Luhrmann again for The Great Gatsby, where he played the enigmatic Jay Gatsby in the adaptation of F. Scott Fitzgerald's classic novel. That same year, he reunited with Scorsese for The Wolf of Wall Street, 2013, playing the morally bankrupt stockbroker Jordan Belfort. DiCaprio's performance was electrifying, mixing charm, excess, and corruption in a role that earned him another Oscar nomination. However, it was The Revenant, 2015, that finally won DiCaprio his long-awaited Academy Award for Best Actor. Directed by Alejandro González Iñárritu, the film was a brutal, immersive survival story in which DiCaprio played a frontiersman left for dead after a bear attack. His commitment to the physically grueling role, including enduring freezing temperatures and eating raw bison liver, was widely recognized as a testament to his dedication to the craft. In the 2020s, DiCaprio has continued to challenge himself with diverse roles, balancing between historical dramas, satires, and projects that speak to contemporary issues. In Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 2019, directed by Quentin Tarantino, DiCaprio played Rick Dalton, a fading television actor trying to find his place in a rapidly changing Hollywood. His performance was celebrated for its vulnerability and humor, earning him yet another Oscar nomination. In 2021, DiCaprio starred in Don't Look Up, a satirical take on climate change directed by Adam McKay. Playing a neurotic scientist trying to warn the world about an impending disaster, DiCaprio's performance was in line with his real-life commitment to raising awareness about environmental issues. His ability to balance comedy with a deeply serious message further cemented his versatility as an actor. DiCaprio's last movie was Killers of the Flower Moon, directed by Martin Scorsese, where he starred alongside Robert De Niro. Leonardo DiCaprio's filmography is marked not only by his extraordinary talent, but also by his desire to push boundaries and take on roles that challenge him both mentally and physically. He has worked with some of the greatest directors of modern cinema, including Martin Scorsese, Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino, and Alejandro González Iñárritu. DiCaprio has also maintained a commitment to roles that align with his social and environmental concerns, using his platform to advocate for change. From Titanic to The Revenant, from Inception to Don't Look Up, DiCaprio's career has been a masterclass in versatility, proving time and time again that he is not just a movie star, but a dedicated actor willing to transform himself for the sake of his art. His body of work, filled with memorable performances and iconic films, ensures his place as one of the most respected and enduring figures in modern cinema.